Okay, so uh I'm mainly making this video just so I can upload a third video today because I'm trying to do that. I'm not sure why. That's a lot of useless garbage on the internet now, but uh you wouldn't know this, but I got a text or a Kick message. If you don't know what Kick is, it's a messenger app. It's literally texting, but okay. Anyways, it I got a text and it was with from my friend. He lives next door to me, so I don't. He could just knocked at my door, but instead he kicked me because he's a scrub. So we went. So I was like, okay, we'll come outside. We went outside, and well, there's a house at the top of our road. Now, the house up there is haunted. I'm not gonna give you my road because nobody actually cares. Like I have 17 subs, but like I'm not giving you my road, but like at the top of my road there's a house that was being constructed on, but then the construction stopped and we don't actually know the reason behind it. We were told somebody rented it out and then they canceled and then it just stopped altogether. So um so that's not the house we were worried about, but it was really concerning that that actually happened, so we weren't actually sure what was going on. So we walked up the road and there is a house, right? There's a house that has it's supposedly two families living in there, one on the left and one on the right. They both have 2 stories. So, but just for one of the families, there is a patio where you can physically walk up into the house. Uh, so I went onto the patio. By the way, this is a haunted house story, I guess, if you want to call it that. But I walked up onto the patio and it smelled so bad. I thought there was a body up here. Like I'm not even joking you. Like that's how bad it smelled. Like I actually like started gagging. We were about to go away, but I was like, no, no, no. Let's give it a little bit. Well, I'm not even joking. As soon as I said that, the smell went away. I had chills for so long after that. I probably like 5 minutes. I stood there. Uh, so I tried opening the screen door. It was locked, but as we were walking back down, I heard a unlocking sound. I'm not even joking. Like I was like, you know, and so we went back up the patio, like, cause I'm a complete moron. I'm an idiot. So we went back up on the patio, and I was able to slide the door open. Now, common sense tells you that nobody was there to unlock the door unless it is somebody trying to kill you. But also I forgot to mention my brother. I actually I'm not even sure. No, no, it's just me and my friend. Okay, yeah, yeah. Never mind. So we were like, okay, because he's varsity on the wrestling team. So if it's a ghost, we're dead. But if it's anybody else, well, we're probably also dead. Just because you're varsity doesn't mean you're good. JK, I'm joking. Calm down. Calm down. So we went into the house. The smell came back. It went away very quickly, probably like 2, 3 seconds. It was there, but then it was just cold. Keep in mind, it was during the summer. Outside, it was about 95, 100 degrees out. It was so hot that day. It was ridiculous. I'm not actually even sure why we went to the like yeah. I'm not sure why we went outside to begin with. I didn't realize the temperature until I was outside. So okay, so I'm walking and we're like walking like right next to each other, like because if anything happens, we want to actually be there for one another to make sure we don't die. No homo. I mean, I didn't care if I died, but stuff happens. Darn. But I literally okay. But so we're walking around. Nothing interesting. But what was really interesting is that this place had 6 rooms, a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, and then the living room. But what was weird is that the bedrooms had, or actually every single place had nothing in it. Completely barren. Like it didn't even exist to begin with. And not only that, well, there was one item in the place where we walked in, and it was a tarp with a pillow on it. So I guess 2 items, but that was it. And that was on the second floor. So we were gonna go into the first floor from the second floor, but we were like, yeah, no, because the thing is that if you go down there and then you cannot get out, you have to go up to the second floor to get the fuck out of it, frick out of there. And we weren't doing that, so we walked around. We walked back out the patio. Uh, but before, I don't even know how we didn't see this, but there was an RV there. Now, the RV door was gone. The windows on it were gone. And it smelled so bad inside. It was disgusting. I peeked my head in pretty much, and I saw nothing. It was a disaster in there though, which is ironic. That's probably where all their furniture was. Honestly, they're like, oh, I'm not even joking about the bathroom. There was no toilet, so it was literally like not there, right? Like there was nothing there, and we knew people lived there too. Like we physically have gone to that house before for like I don't. It wasn't a celebration or anything, but I brought some hole in them. I've ADHD. Your mom. But the house has we've physically been at the front door with the people. We haven't actually been in the houses. That this was the first time, but we knew that people existed in the house beforehand. The left side is because we walked around the house uh, counterclockwise. So we were on the left side. So we checked the left side door. Yeah, no, there was nothing through the window. We couldn't see anything. The door was locked. So we checked the right side. Door was locked. We looked through. The counter had a vase on it with a flower. I couldn't see what flower it was. In fact, I couldn't even see what the vase looked like. But we knew it was a flower because it had petals. And it's just one of those things you can notice. So we were like, okay. So we walked to the door. We knocked. Nothing. We were like, okay, it's time to go. You don't want to die, right? It's time to go. It's time to get the hell out of here. That's when we hear the door unlock again. It this is giving me like the hairs on my arms are standing up telling this story, but like physically the door unlocked and opened a little. It cracked open just a little. And we know the door was locked because we didn't just shake the door handle, we shook it or we turned it and banged against the door because sometimes the doorknob actually does get stuck. Like that's just how it is. But like yes, I know this was trespassing. No, nobody cares. But I'm sorry if this is actually your house. You don't know what house I explored, but like what's really, really weird is that when the door opened, we went inside. That was the weirdest part because we literally just convinced ourselves to leave. We were that frightened, and then all of a sudden our fears went away and we walked back in the house. Well, the whole first floor had nothing except a vase. It was a purple vase and it had yellow lines like a figure eight going around it. And the vase had a flower in it, but there was no water. The flower was real. It was a rose, or not a rose. It was. whatever. It was a flower. It was just a flower. We know, like it's a flower. You know a flower when you see a flower. So we were like, okay, um, this is definitely the time to leave. So we walk out the front, and as soon as we hit the ground, we hear stomping, and I'm talking stomping down the stairs. We didn't even look back. We were actually gone. Like we ran probably a tenth of a mile in about a fraction of a second. Like I'm not even joking. I'm joking. Fraction of a second. We were well for reference. By the time like we heard stomping down the stairs, and we were on the road about two houses away at this point when we heard the door slam shut. We did not look back. We didn't see if anything was looking at us. In fact, we don't even know if that was a person or not. It was stomping. It sounded like they were wearing like lead boots. Like it was loud. It was scary, dude. I'm not even joking. Like this makes me so uncomfortable talking about this, uh but we ran into my house. Like that's how it was. My mom was like, "Oh, what happened?" And we were like, "Oh, we were on a run." We were not explaining that. Like there's no explanation, and my mom was very good at, you know, doing whatever she has to convince us that it probably wasn't a ghost, because she does believe in ghosts, but it's like it probably wasn't a ghost. You're probably just scaring yourselves. That's usually the case, but this is different, right? There's no way about that. Well, I actually said we were on a jog, or we were on a run, but yeah, that was my story. If you guys actually, I have plenty of horror stories. If you guys want to hear more horror stories, uh, maybe in the future I could do like an animated one. I can't animate or draw for my life, so I'd get somebody else to do it. But um, but yeah, if you guys actually want to hear another story, I have a plethora of stories. Uh, they're not very some. This is probably it's not the most interesting one, but uh, it definitely is interesting to say the least. And I could actually talk about whatever you guys really want. And I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning actually. But yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. I'm not sure if you want to like it or not. Maybe that will give you Ebola. I don't know. But enjoy your mom.